is the release preparation tent. Because it takes about 24 hours for their wings to become sufficiently stiff after they've eclosed to fly with sufficient dexterity to evade predators and the like. Yeah, you guys getting ready? They closed just within the last few hours. This lets them sort of be outside rather than sitting in a enclosed thing in my garage where I keep them. Still have natural lighting, but it's less lighting. It's a little bit less real. And here are where it was one of the plants that you can, had leaves all up and down there, of course, and they just devoured that guy. And here's one. He's the only guy in there, but you can see they devoured this whole plant. They really pick him clean. Yeah, they even take out the stems, and they'll even eat off the stems. He's the only one in there now. Unfortunately, there's not an assembly line of more coming. They seem to have, I caught a little caterpillar burst. And even though monarchs are visiting almost daily, I'm not seeing lots of caterpillars, new caterpillars. But you can see in here too, these guys have really taken this one out. And I'm going to open this one. I believe there's no active caterpillars in here yet, or any longer. But there are at least 3 chrysalises. So you can see this was quite a robust plant. This was one of the meatiest plants. And the great news is that the mesh on this protective enclosure or protective exclosure stops the wasps, because I have had successful chrysalises having been produced in the enclosure. And there's that cloth, there's that plastic bag used to seal off the bottom. Yeah, there's that one chrysalis. There's this guy. And the wasps did not get them. So that makes the ease of this method really impressive, because you just leave them in there. And gosh darn it, there was a third that I'm not seeing right now. One time one of them fell to the ground. Hope that didn't just happen. Deck on it. I'm gonna have to search the ground, I think. But anyways, this mesh is sufficient to stop the tiny wasps that attack when within an hour or so of their forming a chrysalis. I've had I think about 4 chrysalises have been formed Gosh darn it, what's up? I better search the ground because I am absolutely positive I saw 3 in there last night. And one fell before, and that was like, I was like, where the heck did that thing go? And then I found it at the bottom of the enclosure netting. Don't know. Well, hopefully I will find it. But anyways, that's where the monarch rearing project, in situ monarch rearing project, and for the period where I have that so that they will exclose in these enclosures in my garage, where they still have natural lighting, no artificial lighting. But it's much less complicated that I don't have to get them out before they produce a chrysalis to protect them from the wasps, because lo and behold, it turns out this netting protects against those tiny wasps. That is absolutely fantastic. That makes rearing so much easier, because you can go in and you can then remove the chrysalises and put them into clip them up in the enclosure in the garage, which is much easier than guessing when the caterpillars are ready, because sometimes you think, okay, this guy's ready to pupate. You put them into the enclosure in the garage, and oh my goodness, they still got a whole lot of leaves to eat. So then you're back to the most annoying feature of rearing, which would be picking leaves and cutting them and this and that. And so this way, you don't have to handle that. You don't have to deal with that. Just let them form their chrysalis in the outdoor enclosure. Oh yeah, who's flying? Yes, sirree. You're raring to go. Well, not quite yet. Tomorrow they will go out.